As the police operation in Orlando continues, politicians debate how to stop similar tragedies in the future. This time, it's about no fly, no buy. The idea, they say, that if a person is on a government no-fly list or has terrorist links, they should not be able to buy a gun.
We've had 12 votes on no fly, no buy in this Congress, and each time the Republican caucus has defeated it.
In the Senate, Connecticut Senator Chris Murphy has begun a filibuster. He represents the state where the Sandy Hook school massacre happened and says he won't sit until there's movement on gun laws.
I've had enough of the ongoing slaughter of innocents, and I've had enough of inaction in this body.
Donald Trump, the presumptive Republican presidential nominee, is to meet the influential National Rifle Association to discuss banning people on no-fly lists from buying weapons. In a statement, the NRA, which opposes changes to gun laws, said,
"Anyone on a terror watch list who tries to buy a gun should be investigated by the FBI and the sale delayed while the investigation is ongoing. If the investigation uncovers evidence, the government should be allowed to go to court, block the sale, and arrest the terrorist."
Its concern, with no judicial oversight, anyone could be placed on a no-fly list and banned from owning a gun, something it sees as a fundamental constitutional right.
For the longest time, people would see one of these tragedies like Orlando, and they would be upset, call for stronger laws, eventually forget about it. Right now, we're seeing that complacency become less and less, and more people are staying involved, more people are voting on this issue, and more people are dedicated to electing leaders who support stronger gun laws.
Republicans say they support no-fly, no-buy in principle, but the law has to be written differently.
What I think we need to do here is do everything we can to make sure that terrorists are not able to buy guns, at least not legally. But we also need to have a meaningful mechanism for people to challenge their status of being on that list. And that's what we haven't put together here.
The Orlando shooter Omar Mateen was briefly on an FBI watch list but was removed after investigation. There was nothing to stop him legally buying guns. The Congress held a moment of silence to remember the dead in Orlando, but a growing number of Democrats say silence isn't enough, and they will call loudly for changes which they hope will save people's lives. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Washington.